Rodney Hunt here with GoossenTutor.com. We're here with John Molina. John, could you have asked for a better result to this fight today?
Absolutely not. Everything was great. Everything that went out about it was perfect. I did exactly what Joe said. I mean, we had a game plan. We worked hard. We put in the time and effort in the gym, and it all showed tonight.
You know, there's a lot of sacrifice that you have to do as a young boxer coming here. No drinking, no partying, no sex sometimes.
Yeah.
But, you know, it all pays off, and in a fight like tonight, it's all worth it in the end.
Oh, definitely. I mean, come on. I chose to do this, and besides, we're living in an era where 30s are new 20s, so on and so forth. So, like I said, I'd rather partying with a few mil in my bank account and sit back and relax and know I put all the hard work now. You know what I mean? If someone gave you that opportunity, I'm sure you'd take full advantage of it.
I mean, the work that you've been doing with your family, your whole camp, and Joe as well, it seems like it's all going through the way you want it to go.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, I couldn't have planned this. I couldn't have sat down with a pen and paper and said, okay, I want this to go that way and that to go that way. This is all from whatever you believe, a higher power. This is all being put together. All my ducks are lining up, and I'm just dotting my I's and crossing my T's, and we're going on, so on and so forth. 4-0 with 4 knockouts with Joe Goossen now, and you know, I'm 18-0 with 14 knockouts, which, you know, I'm pretty proud of that record. You know, we're making our steps the right direction with the right team, with Goossen Tutor Promotions, Joe behind me, my father as my manager, also a band, and Efren Hinojosa, and everyone else with us. My Nino, Kiki, it goes all the way down the list, man. Everybody that's around me has an important job, and they all come through, whether it's picking me up to take me somewhere, whether it's, you know, helping me out to do something. They all have a very, very important part of this team, and tonight is what the example of what that is out there in the ring, showing why we're doing so good.
You know, a lot of times your trainers will tell you, no, take your time, pick your spots. But hell, when you can go in there and do what you need to do quickly, like today, why would you wait?
No, you know what? To be honest with you, and not to my own horn, but I was blessed with exceptional power, and I know that. I'm very aware of that, which makes for a dangerous fighter in itself. You know, Joe went on record to say that I'm the hardest puncher he's ever worked with. I mean, you're throwing in Diego Corrales, you're throwing in the Ruales brothers, you're throwing in Michael Nunn. For Joe to go on record to say that boosts my confidence above all. You know what I mean? And now I know I possess that power. It's almost like I know when I hit you, something's gonna happen. You know, so I'm definitely blessed. Now we're just shoring up all the other ends of it, the little defense, you know, learn on the fight on the inside, all those little things, and I think we have a pretty good vehicle to get to the top.
That was my next question. Every fighter works on something to make them more well-rounded. What is it that you, John, think you need to work on?
As far as me, you know, I just think it's just need to keep getting back in the ring, get in the ring as soon as possible. You know, tonight, you know, we worked really hard for this camp. I trained exceptionally well for this fight. You know, we had great sparring. Michael Links, he came out and helped me out a lot, which he was a hell of a guy. I mean, and he took some for 3 weeks. I mean, I had 7 sparring partners come in, and I've knocked out all seven of them in the gym, which shows that he hasn't seen that happening since Rafael Ruales. Which, again, like I said, and I'm using 16-ounce gloves as a lightweight, you know, in sparring. But you know, it all is coming to fruition now, and everything's coming true. I just got to keep chugging forward, keep my eyes on the prize, stay disciplined, keep the work ethic up, and only good things can happen from here.
So for those who don't know what got you into boxing, why don't you tell the people at home who and what got you into boxing?
Well, my mom and dad. I mean, my mom and dad have been together since they were 14 years old. They had my sister at 15. You know, my dad told me the key to anything in life is sticking to it. And here I am today, 18-0 with 14 knockouts. Just fought Staples Center, the mecca of boxing, HBO, and LA Live. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that.
I mean, you did great work today, place where Kobe, Magic, Shaq, the list goes on. You were in that house today. It was your house today.
Absolutely. And to throw my name in the hats with those guys, it's above all, it's the greatest feeling in the world. And I feel like I belong. And that's the important thing. I learned that in high school when I was going up against a very important wrestling match. And I felt like this other guy, he's obviously was older than me, it was a championship match. And I let myself get beat in my own head before I even started, which was an important lesson I learned when I was young. Now that I'm a man, no one will ever beat me in my head, ever. I mean, if you saw the weigh-ins, Efren Hinojosa tried to get in my head, and they had to break us up, but he wasn't going to do anything. You know, I knew what I was coming with. I know what I possess. And, you know, unless he pops out with a third arm out of the middle of his chest, he ain't going to do anything different that I haven't seen before.
And the guy went in 2 pounds overweight, so we had to
I actually weighed in at 134 for this fight, but I drank about 1.5 pounds on just to make, you know, to bring it up. So I do make weight. I'm very disciplined. I'll never miss a weight. I'm always on my weight.